Yeah, hello. I'm really not sure if this is what you all do, but I really don't have anywhere else to turn.
Hi. I don't even know why I'm calling right now. I'm sorry. My thoughts are going a mile a minute.
My kids are out of state. My buddies from the Army are all gone now. I'm really alone.
I left the service last year. My mom just passed away a few months ago. I miss so much time with her. I keep getting calls about the bills, and I'm trying to get a job, but I feel so stuck.
Okay, ma'am. I'm glad you called.
Okay, sir. Let's stay on the line and walk through some things.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
We all make more than 35,000 decisions a day. Most are small, but some can be life-changing.
When it comes to taking care of yourself, the most important choices can be hard to make. Like having a tough conversation instead of ignoring a buddy's call.
Or being there for support, not assuming things will just get better.
Or fighting through challenges rather than giving up.
And while we all face thousands of choices every day, there's one that can make all the difference. Today, make the decision to be there for the veterans in your life, for your community, for yourself. Learn more at BeThereForVeterans.com.
Our world is plagued by an epidemic, by a disease that shows no mercy. The demons known as addiction and depression are very real, and they have claimed far too many of those we love far sooner than they should have left us. Those still with us are fighting a battle they wage every day of their lives, keeping those demons at bay. It's up to us to show them that they aren't alone, that they have nothing to be ashamed of, that we understand, and that we will fight with them and for them.
Thought we'd get a little closer to you for this one.
The song, A Reason to Fight, I know it's personal to the group and it's very personal to me.
It reaches out to those who suffer from mental illness, addictions, or depression, any and all of the above.
There have been so many times in my life when I really wanted to stop fighting.
I am a survivor of a suicide attempt, and on paper I shouldn't be here.
I also am one of them. I've dealt with depression most of my life.
During high school, I did have those thoughts of suicide, and I was really in pain.
I had plans to kill myself.
I battle depression almost every day. It is a fight, it's a struggle.
I'm a recovering alcoholic. I started drinking at the age of 16, drank to forget all my problems, tried to commit suicide a couple of different times.
This song speaks out about so many different things to so many different people.
They have a message.
The message to fight the demons and suicide and depression.
The image in your eyes, reflecting the pain that has taken you. I hear it in your voice, so ridden with shame from what's ailing you.
That touched home with me. I lost my nephew a few years ago to addiction.
My grandfather had an addiction with alcohol. It was pretty bad. growing up?
I lost my brother a year ago to depression. He took his own life.
It's good that they're trying to raise awareness on not only addiction, but depression also.
I've lost friends in the military, both to combat and to suicide.
About 5 years ago, I learned that my father committed suicide. And since then, I have been an advocate on why you should not do it.
I won't give up, so don't give in. You've fallen down, but you can rise again. So don't give up when the demon that's inside you is ready to begin. And it feels like it's a battle that you will never win. When you're aching for the fire and then begging for your sin, when there's nothing left inside, there's still a reason to fight.
There's always a reason, and right now, you may not feel like you have a reason to fight. I didn't feel like I had a reason, and in the end, I realized I have plenty of reasons to fight, but you can't do it alone, and it's okay to ask for help.
We makes us stronger, everybody. Not I, not you. We.
Being there for someone who has that.
I don't go through it myself, but I see what she goes through. We're not alone, although it takes a lot to accept that, but there is hope, and if you can offer hope, it can reinstill faith.
This has blown me away what happened today, because it gave me kind of the new understanding of what you can do with your music. It can be about actually changing people's lives. And David was super clear about what the call to action is, that we want to care about people who are in crisis right now.
We keep losing soldiers in this war, and I'm tired of losing so many people that are so talented, so many people that I care so deeply about, to the demons of addiction and depression. We lost Keith Flint from The Prodigy recently. I miss Chester, I miss Scott, I miss Chris, Paul Gray, Wayne Static. The list goes on and on and on. And this is not just an epidemic that affects the world of entertainment. Our veterans, our military, they're dropping like flies. 22 veterans take their own life every single day, ladies and gentlemen. And we do not do enough to support them. Being taken by addiction or depression is no one's fault. It is not something for you to be embarrassed of. It is not something for you to be ashamed of. Shed some light on these people, please. To prove to you that this is not an affliction that is exclusive to the world of entertainment, by a show of hands, how many of you have dealt with the demons of addiction and depression yourselves or know someone that has? Now take a look around at this arena. You are not alone. We're in this together, my brothers and sisters, my blood, and it's up to us to take a stand, to make a pact here, tonight, that we will not wait until the day of our beloved's funeral, when we are standing in front of their casket and the words keep echoing through your mind, I wish I would have.
Are you ready to begin? This is a battle that we are gonna win. When you're aching for the
Mental health, mental illness, addiction, all of these kinds of things have such a negative connotation, and them taking the time to really pay attention to this, telling us we're not alone.
You're great leaders because you really want our people to succeed too.
It's pretty close.
Absolutely. 18 years sober.
I just celebrated 4 years clean from addiction.
As of writing this, I am 7 months sober. That took some serious bravery, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what we all have to be, is brave.
When bands like Disturbed publicly speak about mental illness, it helps open that door.
Thanks for telling your story. I told mine back in December for the first time, so hey, bro. Know what it's like. I know how hard it is to get up in front of one person or 10,000 plus people and tell your story like that.
Now I can say I'm 100% sober, but more importantly for me, 100% right now in a good spot in my head. We can just help one person, then we're doing something right that could be you. So ask for help if you get the chance, please.
If you are in crisis or know of someone that is in crisis, please contact the National Addiction Hotline at 1-800-662-4357 or the National Suicide Prevention LifeLine at 1-800-273-8255. Through the strength and support of our extended family, we can make a difference to those who fight this war. We must continue to be their allies, their hope, their added source of strength. We must continue to give all of them a reason to fight.
Hello. On behalf of Rocket Queen 71, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you are struggling with drugs, alcohol, and/or mental illness, please contact someone you trust or contact your local behavioral health center. If the situation requires immediate action, please call 988. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, formerly known as the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, provides free and confidential emotional support to people in suicidal crisis or emotional distress 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, across the United States. No matter what problems you are facing, whether or not you are thinking about suicide, if you need someone to lean on emotionally, there's no shame in asking for help. You are not weak for asking for help. You're not alone.
Send our promise to dawn breaks stream on Twitch. Here I am, Rocket Queen 71, playing games, damn your bad bitch. I might be clean and sober, but I'm far from dead. Still know how to party, you can bet your life on that. My trigger finger set to explode. My stream is magical, get ready for the show. Here I am, Rocket Queen 71, the most rock-tastic stream on Twitch. Here I am, Rocket Queen 71, Java Monster is my rocket fuel. Here I am, Rocket Queen 71, the most rock-tastic stream on Twitch. Here I am, Rocket Queen 71, Java Monster is my rocket fuel. Hell yeah!
Hey everybody, this is Rock Queens, everyone coming at you live from my headquarters in Oklahoma. How's it going? It's the day after Christmas, and all through the house, my husband's sleeping, but not the cats. Well, maybe they are. And I'm tired, guys. I am tired. How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? I am exhausted. I did a lot. I mean, a lot. Oh, man. Thank God it's over, right? I mean, even though it's Christmas week or whatever, thank God it's over. Oh, my word. It seems like every year it's like I had this Christmas hangover that won't quit. Man. Woo, it's over with. But now we can relax, enjoy each other's company, play with our little new toys or gadgets, watch endless amounts of YouTube, DoomsTube, I should call it. But anyway, how's it going, guys? How's it going? How's it going? Yes, I am finally on YouTube again, live streaming. And believe me, all right, well, yeah, you hear this? It's empty. Well, one twig left. Every drop counts, guys. Every drop counts for me. Good to last drop. Java Monster is the only rocket fuel for this rocket queen. Hell yeah! And believe me, I can have a whole truck full and so won't affect me. I'm just saying, guys. Deep breath, guys. Deep breath. We're going to talk about a lot of things. I hope you did have a Merry Christmas, guys. I hope it wasn't that stressful for you. I go in a holiday mode. You can ask Jim. Believe me. You know, you can ask Jim. And, you know, how was your Christmas, guys? Tell me, how was your Christmas? Was it good, bad? You know, was it a mixture of mixed nuts? You know, chaotic? You know, before we go forward, guys, hold on. Before we move forward and whatever, I had to acknowledge this, okay? Happy Hanukkah to all my Jewish friends out there. I hope you have a joyous holiday with friends and family and good food. Shalom. Happy Hanukkah. I want to read this real quick. Hanukkah can be stressful too, right, guys? Any holiday is stressful, especially during Christmas and Hanukkah, with all the gifts and the, you know, and getting the food and, you know, calling everybody and just arranging everything. You know, it's time for good friends and family, good times, good celebration, a festive time. So, let me just read this. And for those that don't know what Hanukkah is, it's a Jewish holiday. And it came right after Christmas. Actually, it started uh, during sunset yesterday on Christmas Day. You know, that's really unusual and stuff. But let me read this. Hanukkah 2024, celebration of the Festival of Lights with joy and gratefulness. Discover the magic of Hanukkah 2024. Learn about traditions, food, and celebrations that make the Festival of Lights a cherished holiday for all. I love the potato pancakes. I had a few Jewish friends in LA, and those potato pan. Yeah, I can talk. I got tongue tied for some reason with that. I guess because I'm thinking about them, wanting to taste them and eat them again. I guess I don't know. But discover the magic of Hanukkah 2024. Learn about traditions, foods, and celebrations that make the Festival of Lights a cherished holiday for all. Hanukkah 2024, celebrate the Festival of Lights with joy. Hanukkah 2024 is a time for family, friends, and happiness. Known as the Festival of Lights, this special holiday is celebrated by Jewish people around the world. Let's learn more about Hanukkah and how you can join the celebration. What is Hanukkah? Hanukkah is an 8-day festival that celebrates a miracle from ancient times. Over 2,000 years ago, the Jewish people fought for their freedom and won. When they returned to their temple, they found only a small amount of oil to light their menorah, a special lamp. Miraculously, the oil lasted for 8 days. Hanukkah reminds us of this incredible event and the power of hope and faith. And I had one particular friend. His name is Jay Friedel. I think he lives in St. Louis now. And his father was a gynecologist and stuff. I think his father passed away. And he had a brother named Evan Ellett. And we played soccer together. And, you know, he had a big crush on me. And I had a little bit of a crush on him. And I remember when I was like, this is going to be off topic here, but I still remember this. We were in 5th grade. Yeah, we were in 5th grade. And I had to get a drink from the water fountain. And here was Jay, Paul Belinsky, and Mike. Oh, God. He just lost his father, too, Michael. I can't, it's not stupid, I can't think of his name, last name. But anyway, so I, lean over for a drink from the water fountain, and they noticed my developing boobs. And I was really more developed than the other girls on it. And they made a comment about it. Yeah, what memories, huh? What memories? But Jay's mother, came with like potato pancakes, and she gave us each a little plastic dreidel and stuff, and she told us the what each symbol of the dreidel means. Like, it's like you get half the pot, or all the pot, or none, or whatever. And she explained about the gold coins, because that's, they're monopoly money, they're play money, but they're chocolate coins. And yeah. A nice little memory from my childhood. And so, let's learn more about Hanukkah. When is Hanukkah 2024? Hanukkah 2024 begins at sunlight. I apologize. Hanukkah 2024 begins at sunset on Christmas Day, December 25th, and ends at sunset, January 2nd. Each evening, families light a candle on the menorah, adding one more candle each night until all are lit. How is Hanukkah celebrated? Number one, lighting the menorah. The menorah is the most important symbol of Hanukkah. Families gather to light the candles, sing blessings, and sing songs. The menorah is placed in a window or a visible spot to share the light with others. 2. Delicious foods. Hanukkah is known for its yummy treats. People eat foods fried in oil like latkes, potato pancakes, and sangavi yolk, jelly-filled donuts. These foods remind us of the miracle of the oil. Playing the dreidel. Playing dreidels. A dreidel is a spinning top with Hebrew letters on it. Kids and adults play this fun game during Hanukkah. See, using chocolate coins or small candies as prizes. I told you. Yeah. And I kept that little toy dreidel for a long time. I had a blue one. It's something how all these memories from your childhood come, right? Giving gifts. Many families exchange small gifts each night of Hanukkah. It's a wonderful way to show love and kindness. Why is Hanukkah special? Hanukkah is a time to celebrate hope, courage, and family. It teaches us that even in difficult times, miracles can happen, right? Just like Christmas, right? Jesus was born on Christmas Day, and he was a miracle. That's when, the light was shown around the world, right? That there was hope. The light of the menorah reminds us to bring kindness and happiness to the world. And believe me, right, I've been saying this on the stream, guys. The world's getting darker and darker and darker. That's why I'm trying to enlist people in the Queen's Light Brigade, so we can shine our light in the world to diminish the darkness. And if we can't get all the darkness in the world, we're going to fight like hell to get rid of it. We have to stand together, forget about our differences, and fight for what we really believe in. I'm not talking about the fads, the trends, the flavor of the month or whatever. You can't waver on your morals and values. What's in here. Not in here. Not by seeing what's on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook or whatever. And a lot of people waver and change their morals and stuff because they don't want to lose their friends. They want to be a part of something. they go, even though if we stand with our morals and values, we're doing the right thing. Not just by doing right in the world, we're doing right by us and the way we grew up. But nowadays, what's right is wrong and what's wrong is right. But a lot of people are standing up more and standing firm on what they believe in. They're not putting up with this woke crap anymore. They're sick of it. I'm sick of it. Anyway. How can you celebrate Hanukkah 2024? Even if you're not Jewish, you can still enjoy the joy of Hanukkah 2024. Try making latkes or donuts. Learn how to play the dreidel or light a candle in honor of the holiday. You can also share stories about hope and miracles with your family. And in the beginning of the stream, we did light a candle for the still suffering addicts and alcoholics that are still out there. Hoping that they find the light so they can have the gift of recovery and a better life. Right, guys? Right? So, in conclusion, Hanukkah 2024 is a beautiful celebration of light and love. It is a time to remember the past, enjoy the present, and look forward to the future. Whether you're lighting a menorah, eating tasty treats, or simply spreading joy. I hope I'm spreading joy to you guys. I try, guys. I try. Hanukkah is a holiday everyone can appreciate. Let's celebrate Hanukkah 2024 with hearts full of happiness. So happy Hanukkah, my friends. Happy Hanukkah. So I thought I had to put that in there. Actually, you know what, too? A Jewish rabbi from Rockaway, New Jersey. I don't know how he came to my grandparents' house. I don't know what the connection was. But I was talking to him and stuff like that. And he actually gave me a Jewish cookbook. A Jewish cookbook. And they had like matzo ball soup and latkes and you know, and some other Jewish recipes and whatever. But yeah, at one point I actually had a Jewish cookbook. But I still don't know what the connection was, why the Jewish rabbi came to my grandparents' house in Denville. I forget. But happy Hanukkah, guys. Everyone. So So how is everybody doing out there? Are you tired? Are you exhausted like I am? Are you stressed out? Are you glad that Christmas is over with? Are you depressed? Are you riddled with anxiety? For a lot of recovering addicts and alcoholics, it's a hard time because there's a lot of Christmas cheer going on, a lot of drinking and partying and stuff like that. Feelings of loneliness, hopelessness comes around this year. That's why a lot of addicts and alcoholics, end up relapsing. To fill that void, to feel about what they're feeling. Maybe they had, bad childhood memories about Christmas. And I know for me, I had a lot of good memories about Christmas. And we're making memories now with Christmases, Jim and I together. And he's off for the next 6 days. And we're having a nice quiet time with the cats. Even though Muskogee and Cherokee, well, Cherokee's the bully, and they're like just Cherokee's the Grinch, okay? He's the Grinch of the family. But I hope that you did have a wonderful Christmas. You had a lot of good times with family and friends. Making memories together, making new memories, talking about old memories, keeping up with your Christmas traditions, remembering your loved ones that passed away. Connecting with others that you haven't heard from in a long time. That's what the holiday season is about. And like I said, I know a lot of people do have hard times. A lot of people do have stressors. I think everybody gets stressed out during this time. So you're not alone. You are not alone if you feel like you're stressed out, your anxiety's high, you feel like nobody loves you, or you're just sick of everybody and you hate everybody and you don't want to deal with it, anymore. You're not alone. I'm reaching out my hand to you guys. If you need a vent about anything, you can always talk to me. I am here for you. Grab my hand and we can talk about it. Because, I'm going to say this. I've said this in the past with the stream. By me helping you out, you're helping me out. So it's a win-win situation, guys. It really is. Even if we're from different walks of life, whether you're Spanish or Chinese or Jewish or whatever, it doesn't matter. We, you and me, need to uplift each other. Who cares if you're a Democrat, or you like rap music, or you're black, or you're Chinese, or you're a huge influencer on YouTube. Or if you're from Germany or in Alaska or Florida, you know, we need to uplift each other. And even if we disagree with certain things, it's okay. It's okay. If you disagree with me with certain things, that's fine, as long as you have an open mind and you respect that. If you have a different opinion on certain things, it's okay. I have to have an open mind. I will respect you. It's okay to talk about your differences. And by us communicating, not texting, guys, not texting, actually talking to each other. Well, you can't on you know what I'm trying to say. We can learn from each other. We can forge friendships. And maybe we do agree with certain things, even though if we have differences on other certain matters. You know what I'm saying? But if you need to talk about anything, I am here for you. I genuinely care about you guys. And yeah, I don't know you. That doesn't matter. I can still help you out in some way. I can still give you my insight on a lot of things. I haven't been around the block once. I've been around the blocks a lot of times. Like I said, I've been in recovery from crack and heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011. And I should have been dead years ago! Years ago! But hey, I'm here! I'm still here! Thank God I'm still here! I'm grateful every day that I wake up. You know, I might be in a lot of pain, but I'm still here because God gave me a chance, because God knew I would have a voice to help people a strong, loud voice to help people in a very compelling story. And even if I just saved one life, it was worth it. I know that's cliche, but that's how I feel. My message has to be heard. Because there's too many people dying of overdoses, dying from suicide. A lot of people are depressed. Their anxiety's high. They're ashamed of asking for help. They feel like if they ask for help, they're weak. But it's just the opposite. You're strong. You want to make yourself better. You want to get yourself a better life. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Believe me, I've been that way so many times in my life. And I get sick and tired of being sick and tired with my pain I have to deal with. But I still take it one day at a time. Sometimes I have to do it an hour at a time, or 15 minutes at a time, or a minute at a time because my pain in my back gets so bad. And it chips away at me. But I get through it because I know this too shall pass. It's not going to last forever. I can get through this. If I can get through my addiction, I can get through this. Thank God for my husband. Thank God for my support team. Thank God for my family and friends and everything else, okay? I don't know what I would do without them. And I'm telling you something. My husband is a trooper. I put him through a lot of bullshit. I feel bad for him at times. I really do. And a lot of times I feel like I don't deserve him. He deserves something better. But he said a couple of times, which means a lot to me, emotionally, that is. He said to me, and I'm paraphrasing, guys, that he wouldn't know what he would have done without me either. If he would go back to smoking pot or maybe drink or whatever. I make him stronger because he knows I'm strong. I'm not, listen, I'm not Supergirl or Wonder Woman, you know. Demons come straight at me and, you know how Wonder Woman did in the show? She spun around and then she turned into Wonder Woman and she had those bracelets. And she said, bing, bing. Sometimes I still get zapped by demons. I fight like hell to just get rid of them, you know. Because I know, and I truly believe, that if I picked up a drink or a drug, I would be dead within a week. Maybe not that day, maybe not 3 days from then, maybe not a week, but I bet you I would be dead within a month. Because that's how bad my addiction was. And believe me, and a lot of recovering addicts and alcoholics can say this, where say if they picked up a drink or a drug, maybe for the first time, I'll control it this time. It's not going to control me. But every time, I'm going to tell you this. When you say, I'm going to control it this time, it already has you in their control, in its control. But a lot of times, it's like, when you pick up a drink or a drug, it's like you never stopped. And that's why a lot of addicts and alcoholics, but a lot of addicts, they'll pick up a big piece of rock like that big and then just blow their heart out. I had a couple of friends that did that. I had one guy that did that in a freaking parking lot outside the detox. He was in detox for 3 or 4 days and stuff. He signed himself out, and I didn't know the guy that picked him up, but he had a big rock and just blew his heart out. He thought he can handle the, nope. I will return, guys. I have to go to the bathroom. I have to stretch. I actually have to get an ice water because I'm feeling the heat from all around. I will be right back. But thank you for joining me on my stream, guys. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Yes, each and every one of you. Just by you being here is enough. And it means a lot to me. More than you'll ever know. So I shall return, guys. I will be back.
Hello. On behalf of Rocket Queen 71, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you are struggling with drugs, alcohol, and/or mental illness, please contact someone you trust or contact your local behavioral health center. If the situation requires immediate action, please call 988. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, formerly known as the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, provides free and confidential emotional support to people in suicidal crisis or emotional distress 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, across the United States. No matter what problems you are facing, whether or not you are thinking about suicide, if you need someone to lean on emotionally, there's no shame in asking for help. You are not weak for asking for help. You're not alone. Hello. On behalf of Rocket Queen 71, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you are struggling with drugs, alcohol, and/or mental illness, please contact someone you trust or contact your local behavioral health center. If the situation requires immediate action, please call 988. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, formerly known as the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, provides free and confidential emotional support to people in suicidal crisis or emotional distress 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, across the United States. No matter what problems you are facing, whether or not you are thinking about suicide, if you need someone to lean on emotionally, there's no shame in asking for help. You are not weak for asking for help. You're not alone.
Yeah, hello. I'm really not sure if this is what you all do, but I really don't have anywhere else to turn.
Hi. I don't even know why I'm calling right now. I'm sorry. My thoughts are going a mile a minute.
My kids are out of state. My buddies from the army are all gone now. I'm really alone.
I left the service last year. My mom just passed away a few months ago. I miss so much time with her. I keep getting calls about the bills, and I'm trying to get a job, but I feel so stuck.
Okay, ma'am. I'm glad you called.
Okay, sir. Let's stay on the line and walk through some things.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
We all make more than 35,000 decisions a day. Most are small, but some can be life-changing.
When it comes to taking care of yourself, the most important choices can be hard to make. Like having a tough conversation instead of ignoring a buddy's call.
Or being there for support, not assuming things will just get better.
Or fighting through challenges rather than giving up.
And while we all face thousands of choices every day, there's one that can make all the difference. Today, make the decision to be there for the veterans in your life, for your community, for yourself. Learn more at BeThereForVeterans.com.
Back. How's it going, guys? I'm Rock Queen 71 coming at you live from my headquarters in Rocklahoma. If you just start watching, how's it going? I hope you had a very Merry Christmas. I hope you weren't that stressed out. Happy Hanukkah, everybody, to all my Jewish friends. So let me change my. There we go. As you can see in the little window. Wait, whoops. Right there is Devlin, my little Jersey Devil, with his festive Santa hat on, and he has a little friend, it's actually a moose, Mikey the Moose, and they're enjoying their time together, not like Cherokee or Muskogee, and they're having some, I guess, Christmas cheer by drinking Jolly Monster because it's the only rocket fuel for Dylan and Moosey. He's all happy and hyped up. But anyway. So, before we begin with this segment, tell me how you feel, guys. Tell me how you feel. Don't tell me I'm okay. Don't tell me I'm fine, because fine means fucked up, irrational, neurotic, emotional. How I'm feeling is I was exhausted. I was in a little pain. I was pained, okay, because I did a lot in 2 days. I feel grateful. I feel actually more lively, I guess, because I'm on here with you guys. And I drank maybe 3 monsters. Hey! But no, I actually feel pretty good right now. But how you feeling? And a lot of people, and I told this to my husband in the car, actually. People don't communicate anymore. It makes me sick. It really does. They just want to text you. They don't want to talk on the phone. Unless, if you bump into them and say Walmart or a grocery store, they're like, oh, all right, I have to, or maybe they'll try to avoid you and go down the other aisle or just, whatever. But people don't know how they feel anymore. They want to numb themselves a lot. And it's okay to feel, guys. It's okay to feel. It's human to feel. Even if it's a negative feeling, like depression, you feel angry. If you feel anger, guys, you do it in a right way, not the wrong way by, breaking people's windows and causing a lot of havoc or beating on somebody. There's a right way and a wrong way, guys. Even being too aggressive or being passive aggressive. It's okay to be assertive. Being assertive and being aggressive and passive aggressive all different. All different. And so let's. For those that don't know, I go through a feelings chart. I try to do this on every stream, so people can actually identify feelings. When I was in IOP, which is intensive outpatient, back in Jersey, years and years and years ago, you know, I was in group counseling. I think I went 3 times a week, or whatever. They all knew me. They should have put my name on the door of a detox and stuff. But anyways, we would have like a didactic session, like education. And didactic session means, your a counselor would write on the chalkboard or on a whiteboard, because it's easier to process when things are written in front of you, and then just talking about it. That's why didactic sessions work. So let me switch on over here. So, this is the Smiley Face Feelings Guide. And, I think I'm frozen. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I'm frozen. I'm frozen, guys. Let it go, let it go. I hate that song, by the way. Let it go. Let me, Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Oh. There we go. I hate when that happens. All right. All right. So this is my feelings chart. I actually want to make one, with my faces on it. And hopefully I'll get that one done. Get that one done someday. Who knows? But like with this, with therapy sessions, whether it be in IOP or on a psych ward or on detox, rehab, whatever, usually most of them, some of them have feelings charts, and so before we start group, they would have this feelings chart. Not this particular one, I'm gonna, but some kind of feelings chart. I don't know why this is. Hold on, guys. Something's not right. There we go. All right. So you probably can't see everything. Yeah. All right. So, in some places, in a lot of places, when you have group sessions, group therapy or whatever, or even, individual counseling, they'll hand you the sheet if you can't identify how you're feeling. So at the beginning of each therapy session, group session, the counselor would give us a feelings chart, and we would have to pass it around, whatever. And it's usually called check-in. And most of the time, would you be surprised, guys, if I told you I was pretty much the only one that usually talked in these sessions, in these group sessions? Are you that surprised? And that's why a lot of counselors would tell me you should be a counselor, you should, be a motivational speaker, because you're open and blunt, honest, and you have a voice that has a lot of passion and strength and emotion to it, and all that stuff. So, all right, so how you guys feeling, guys? How you guys feeling? Are you frightened, exhausted? Are you stuffed with all the good food you ate? Depressed, jealous, interested, innocent, idiotic, joyful, disgusted, being with some of those family members, the way they act sometimes, grieving. Maybe you're grieving, a pet or a loved one, even if they passed away years ago. Like, I still grieve over my sister-in-law that passed away about, a year and a half ago. My mother-in-law, who was like a mother to me, away from home. I still miss her talks and whatever. I still grieve for her. I still grieve for my grandparents, my father, some of my friends that OD'd during my addiction and all that. And it's okay. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to have some kind of sadness. Do something in memory of them during the holidays. Like maybe light a candle, or go into their gravesite, or just do something in remembrance of them. Yeah, it's tough during the holidays, especially if somebody dies during the holidays. Right? It's even worse. It's like 100 times worse. It's like, oh my God. My grandfather died on New Year's Day in 1996, and that was like the worst. You know why? Because my son's birthday was on New Year's Eve, December 31st. And then, I was there. I was at the height of my addiction, okay? And I was there for my son's birthday. And my grandfather was there because my mom and my son and my daughter, because of my addiction, lived with my mother, okay? And so I went there for Sean's birthday, and Grandpa didn't really feel too good, but he ate some birthday cake, and he says, well, I'm going to lay down for a little bit, and all that. And, of course, I left because I wanted to do my thing, if you know what I mean. And then the next day, my mom said, he got up, he took a bath, he did the breakfast dishes, he watched the Rose Bowl parade, and after that, he went to lay down, and he just, And during that 1996 New Year's Day, it was like the biggest blizzard we had. And that was even worse yet. But, you know, all right. So let's go back to the chart here. Do you feel disappointed? Like maybe you didn't get what you wanted for Christmas? Or maybe you got something for Christmas and you're like, oh, I don't know if I like this or not. Happy? Demure? Cold? Bored? Cautious? Miserable? Like you ate too much cheesecake or cookies or whatever? Paranoid? Relieved? Like, whew. No family fights, right? It's so, you know, Christmas is over with. You know, sympathetic, especially if somebody that maybe had a loved one die or their pet died or whatever, right? Perplexed, or what about rocktastic? Come on. But how you feeling, guys? How you feeling? Tell me in the chat, in the comments. I want to know. And I want to know how your Christmas was. What did you do? What kind of traditions do you have during Christmas? Who cooks? What's your favorite side dish during Christmas? Is it creamed onions? Mm-hmm. Or maybe sweet potato casserole or mac and cheese or what? Or, so tell me what was the best time you had during this Christmas season? Or tell me if you had a real difficult time dealing with this season. You can always talk to me, guys. I think we all go through our little stressors and sadness at times. And we put on that mask like, oh, everything's okay. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Oh, happy, happy, joy, joy, right? I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I'm here with you guys. Oh, right? Put that mask on. I had to do that. I'll tell you, I had to do that when Ed passed away. My husband passed away February 11, 2011. February 25th, 2011. And that year, I had to be, because I loved entertaining people. I loved cooking for 2 days. You know, I had people over. And sometimes, you know, because they knew not to, you know, wasn't going to be any drinking or anything. We had Shirley Temples. And, oh, by the way, did you know? And to me, this was a gem of a find. About a month ago, when I was doing my online shopping, grocery shopping, I went on Reese's ads. And Reese's is just like ShopRite in a way, or King's or Acme. Shops back east, okay? And I still miss ShopRite, guys. I'll admit, I still miss ShopRite. But you know what I found on Reese's ad about a month ago? Look at this. This is a gem of a find. And Shirley Temple, canned. I was like, no way. And usually when they try to, you know, remake a Shirley Temple or something like that, they ruin it. So I said, well, and they had like, if you buy 2 12-packs of soda, you get 3 free. I said, oh, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. Too bad they didn't do that with like Monster or Drop a Monster or whatever. I'm sorry about that, guys. You know what I mean? Because I would be in drop a heaven if that happened. But you know, Monster Energy is too cheap for that, right? Or I should say greedy. So I said, all right. I don't know how much a 12-pack of, say, Pepsi or Coke is by you, but one 12-pack of Coca-Cola now is $9. $9. Unfreaking believable. I love my Coke. Coca-Cola. Well, I love my Coke way back. I'm talking about Coca-Cola. So usually what I do is I'll get Jim Dr. Pepper. Okay, he likes Dr. Pepper. I love Coke, Coca-Cola. But then I went down. I saw this. I said, "Oh my God!" And I was like, "Well, I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not." So I got one 12-pack. Okay, so I'm gonna open this up. Right? Cheers, guys. Merry Christmas. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah. Now, oh, excuse me. I'll tell you something, guys. They did it right. Okay? I still have a thing of grenadine in my refrigerator that's not unopened. And I love making Shirley Temples and stuff. Especially during the holidays. You know. But yeah. They did it right. But you know what one thing that's interesting about this Shirley Temple in a can is? They have pomegranate juice. And I was like, what? Pomegranate juice? I'm like, pomegranate juice is so sour. I don't know if you had it straight. I had it straight one time. I was like, I'm never going to buy that crap again. But yeah, pomegranate juice. And you can't really tell it's in there. And this tastes like a regular Shirley Temple that you would make. I was impressed. I hope they still have it. Because I'll get this all year round. But then it wouldn't be so special, would it? Get some, guys. Just get it. And I was pleasantly surprised about it. My husband even likes it. So I have a burp coming. Excuse me. But this year for Christmas. Ooh, well, that was a big one. And the burps keep on coming. So the reason why I had this stream, guys, is because I want to live stream. And if you notice, I'm not doing any AI stuff. Oh, there's a lot of AI stuff coming out, guys. But that's for another stream. But the reason why I wanted to come on here is because I know a lot of you out there have hard times, whether it be struggling with drugs or alcohol, depression, anxiety, maybe OCD, especially when you're stressed out, you have your rituals, right? You did not! Wait a minute. He didn't. You went to Switzerland to ski. What? On a VR device? Virtual reality device with the goggles? How's it going, Jason? How's it going? Is my like audio okay? Nice to see you. Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah. There was a few times I went like to Hidden Valley in Pennsylvania or Vernon, New Jersey for skiing. And I invented ski rolling, okay? I didn't ski down the hill. I rolled down the hill and I actually slammed into a tree with my left leg. Of course, that's what happens when you drink like maybe a half a pint of JD. This is way back when. So how was your Christmas, Jason? Jim and I had a very nice and quiet Christmas, despite Cherokee being a Grinch, and bullying, Muskogee. We had a nice Christmas, and I did a lot, and I was tired, and I didn't think I was gonna, because of my pain and stuff, but we had, we got the tree up and everything, and we went to Reese's to get our food and, or hors d'oeuvres or appetizers for Christmas Eve. Oh, excuse me. And the burps keep on coming. And, because that's what I do. I like doing a little something for Christmas Eve. And I ordered all the stuff. Now, I'm going to say this. I ordered all the stuff from Reese's. And Jim's like, because he knows how I get. I ordered a lot of stuff from Reese's that were in the ads, and some not were in the ads, whatever, okay? So Jim said to me, well, about a month ago, I said, well, you better save $125 for Christmas Eve. Now, there was a problem. I paid for the ham dinner, right? Out of my money, right? And something went wrong with the order. So we always have some problems with Reese's. I ordered the ham dinner like a week after Thanksgiving. You have to, okay? Because they go like that quick. All right? So I got it with my money. All right? And then I was going to order other stuff. So I said to Jim, you better save $125. for Christmas Eve. He's like, oh, no. He's like, no. All right. He's like, because he had to get the oil changed and everything else, okay, with the car. I mean, and to me, he go wait after Christmas, but, But he wanted to make sure he got, oil in the car. Because, after all, that car, our car, has over 250,000 miles on it. Oh, yeah. Okay? And that car has been back and forth from Jersey, too. Okay? So, anyway, and plus he needed gas for the car, and he says, Vic, he always says everything the last minute with Christmas gifts, okay? Anyway, but he always tells me, but I'm wired differently than you. I'm like, that doesn't matter, okay? But anyway, so I need to get cigarettes, okay? And usually I get my cigarettes online, okay? And because of with the order being screwed up with Reese's and everything, all right, I pretty much had very little money in my account. Okay? So a couple of weeks ago, he says, Vic, or he actually said last week, he said, Vic, he's like, because he had to pay for the ham out of his money, okay? And then I said, well, about the 125. He said, I can't give you 125. He said, can you do it for 50? I'm like, no, no. I said 150, or I said 150. He said, no, 75. And of course I went over that. That's how inflation, guys, I'm telling you, inflation. So, and plus the food supply, guys. I'm telling you, it's getting worse with that. Anyway, so I said, yeah, I'll do 75, but I went over that. But they had like the get two 12 packs of Coke or what soda, and then you get 3 free. To me, that's a good deal. Okay, that really is. So so I got all this stuff, and usually when you shop online, whatever, a lot of the stores will put a holding fee on it. But they'll give you that back afterwards, okay? It's just like putting a deposit on a on a place or whatever, right? So it ended up to be a lot more than, but so he picks it up. He picks it up on Monday. Yeah, on the 23rd, right? Hold on. Incoming burp. Excuse me. So, so he went there. He came back, and he got the ham dinner and stuff, and then he brought the other stuff in. I'm like, well, where is everything else? I only got like one cheese ball. The antipasta was, because the antipasta it's a must-have for Christmas Eve, okay, and all that. And so that was $20 in itself, okay. Yeah, I have expensive tastes and stuff because I love, during the holidays, you want to have things that you don't have at any time of year, right? That's how I roll, okay? And so, and I miss that Reese's or none of the stores around here have like the puff pastries for appetizers and whatever. Like I usually get like Cohen's hors d'oeuvres, whatever. I dealt with that, but a lot of the things that I got weren't even there. I was like, oh my god, oh, this is, and I was starting to freak out a little bit. Jim said to me, Vic, he is my voice of reason, guys. He is my voice of reason. He's like, Vic, just be happy what you got. At least we have a little something, And I mean, I ordered shrimp too, right? Like, and they gave me a little one. I'm like, what the hell is this? But, and so I pretty much accepted it, okay? I did. So what if it was one cheese ball, okay? At least we got the crackers and we got the antipasta, like the prosciutto, mozzarella sticks, with the salami and the pepperoni. And we got, and then, but then there was a problem with the cookie tray. And so Jim had to go back the next day to get the cookie tray. And so I texted him. I said, oh, by the way, tomorrow you have to go back to get the cookie tray. And I knew he wasn't going to like it. I think he would have been, no, I'm not getting it. No, I'm not, But he knows if he didn't get it, I would just, like the saying goes, happy wife, happy life, right? And so, so we got what we got. I pretty much accepted it. And the next day comes, and so I said to him, because he had to go to Brother Mike's for something. And so I said, oh, you're going to Brother Mike's? He said, yeah. I said, what time? He said, around 2. I said, well, let me go with you. Brother Mike is a part of the church that we go to. And the congregation in the church is very small now. I mean, it's 3 people, okay, now. Well, I'm 4, but I attend through the camera phone. So they count me as 4 people, and all that. So I listen, with my pain and everything else, I rarely go out. I really do, and I want to go out and see Brother Mike and surprise him. And so we did. And he was so happy to see me. I was happy to see him. I gave him a hug. And we had a nice little visit. And then after that, we went to research to get the cookie tray. And then we came back here. And nice cookie tray. But guess what, guys? Most of those cookies are gone. Yeah. You know. Hey, it's the holidays. You know. So, oh, and then no, we actually went to Dollar General too, because I had to get a few things and whatever, and I had like a cow sweater on, like a ugly sweater. And then when we went to when we were about to go in Dollar General, the one of the girls from Dollar General says, "Oh, I love that sweater." And then I was like, "Oh, thanks." And Jim's like, "Oh no, don't no." He was like having flashbacks from Walmart, because if I start talking to people, forget it. It's like I'll talk to them for like 15, 20 minutes about something, right? So here I'm talking to the girl about the cows and all this stuff. And then there was another lady that actually has cows. And she said, "Oh, I have that same shirt." I said, "Oh, really?" So he comes out and he says, "Vic, come on, let's go." We get, and so we did, I got a few things and all that. And then we went home and we relaxed and everything, and I felt pretty good. I wasn't in much pain. It was like fluctuating and stuff, but it was at a tolerable level. You know what I mean? So we had I filmed all this, and excuse me, I have to cough. I'm back. Woo! All right, so I filmed a lot of stuff this year. And hopefully I'll edit it and all that, and I can share some of the moments with you guys. But thank you for being here, guys. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you had a very Merry Christmas. I hope it wasn't that stressful for you. I hope you made a lot of new wonderful memories. It means a lot to me that you're here. I am trying to build a community and stuff, and I have plans, but it's all in God's timing. It's not my timing, it's all in God's timing. But so I filmed a lot of the things, and so I guess I was like on natural high, and we actually unwrapped our presents at, like, I don't even know what I think it was 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, so I don't know. And all that. That's how we do things. I mean, we don't have kids or anything. We have cats, but that's it. You know. So So Jim unwrapped his gifts, and he got a couple gifts from the cats too. Those sneaky cats! I'm telling you, I don't know how they got my password for this computer. I don't know. I think it was Cherokee. He's a schemer. He's the mastermind out of the tribe. So then, Jim got, there was a big box, a real big box, underneath the Christmas tree. And, it said, to RQ71 from Santa. So I guess I was on Santa's nice list. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. So I unwrapped it and whatever, and Mama got a new drum, baby. Mama got a new drum, a tongue drum, and so it's in my favorite color, aqua blue. Aquamarine and all that, and so I'll be having fun with that, and hopefully you guys you can have a little concert from me with that, and I'm happy that I got it, and then the cats got me this mask to sleep in. I'm not used to it. Actually, Jim's been wearing it more than I have. Because I'm not used to it. And this mask, they're blackout mask. It's a blackout sleep mask, and it's it can ease your anxiety and whatever. But when I wore them and stuff, my anxiety went up. So I don't know. So So we had a nice time. We didn't have Christmas dinner. We didn't have the ham dinner yet. We're gonna have. Hopefully we'll have it tomorrow though. Because Jim is like, listen. I was actually feeling like from the 2 days I was doing a lot. My back and my legs were like really killing me. And stuff, and I was tired. I was exhausted. I was just, and Jim's like, listen, if you can't cook, or whatever, don't worry about it. We'll have it tomorrow. He says, I'd rather have it when you're not in pain, and he's like, I want you to enjoy your dinner too, and all that stuff. And with me, I'm like, are you sure? I kept on saying, are you really sure? Because he's like, no, don't worry about it. Because we were still feasting off of the appetizers and stuff we had for Christmas Eve. So, but we had a nice little Christmas, and I'm going to tell you something, guys. We have 4 cats. We have Lunar, we have Muskogee, we have Pawnee, and we have Cherokee. 4. And we have 2 outside, well, 3 outside that are stray, and we have like 2 possums and 3 raccoons or whatever. But Jim put up the tree, and usually, and said we'll duct tape it to the floor or whatever. He didn't do it this year. Our cats know when that tree's up, oh, it must be a special time. Oh, it's special time. Oh, Santa's coming. Oh, they don't jump up the tree, nothing. They just know. They'll sleep underneath the tree, or they'll look at the tree, but they don't like jump up on it or anything. So we don't have catastrophes with the trees and all that. They know. But it was a nice time, and Jim liked what he got, and the cats got me a mug that says "Best Cat Mom Ever," and Jim got like socks from the cats and a little keychain that says "I love you." So yeah, but I mean, I still feel like I have a Christmas hangover, but I feel relieved that it's over with, and that's just about it. You know, and in a few days is New Year's Day, and I don't know what. Sorry, I had a cough again. Yeah, New Year's Day is coming up. We don't know what we're gonna do. Usually, just probably stay here. Oh, and you know another thing. Oh my. So Jim actually wrote a song for me. Yes, my husband, Armored Saint, wrote another song for me. I don't know if. Let me see some. I don't know if it's on my. Let's see. On my. Oh, look at that. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I have it. I'm not gonna show you all these guys, but I want to show you this. Jim has written 3 songs about me, and I'm surprised a lot of people that used to hang out with a lot of rock stars or whatever never wrote a song about me. They should have. They should have. Maybe they did, and they just, you know. But he wrote 3 songs about me, and one of them I'm gonna. This is a good segue, guys. Okay. But first, thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for being here. I want you to share what you did this Christmas. Tell me what you did. 4 songs. 4 songs. Yeah, the one that just showed up. 3. There was 1. Yeah, that was the 4th song, but that's my husband, guys. Yeah, that's the 4th one. But I'm gonna. This is a good segue. But please, guys, share what your favorite memory was from this Christmas season. What was your favorite, honey? Getting socks from the cats. Anyway. All right, hold on. So, let me show you a video, a song that he wrote for me a while back. And then I'll show you my Christmas present I got from him this Christmas. And it was very emotional for me. He's not done really with the song, and that's why he explained, like, you know, that's why I spend so much time in the bedroom. And he was figuring more than the guitar, I think. All right, that bad joke. But anyway, I'm going to show you one video that I love, and then I'll show you my Christmas present I got from this Christmas. But thanks for being here, guys. Means the world to me.
Hello. On behalf of Rocket Queen 71, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you are struggling with drugs, alcohol, and/or mental illness, please contact someone you trust or contact your local behavioral health center. If the situation requires immediate action, please call 988. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, formerly known as the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, provides free and confidential emotional support to people in suicidal crisis or emotional distress 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, across the United States. No matter what problems you are facing, whether or not you are thinking about suicide, if you need someone to lean on emotionally, there's no shame in asking for help. You are not weak for asking for help. You're not alone.
If that thing goes off or blows, you gotta be
I hear her voice through the mic asking, what world do we conquer today? While we're lounging on the deck of our yacht in GTA. And I said, baby, how about we just rob a liquor store? Of course she says, been there, done that, something for something more. Cause here, she's a VIP. And of course that's what she'll always be to me. And it's in this world we have all the money we need. And I cry, baby, can you save me? I'm trapped behind enemy lines. And she laughs in her mic and says, honey, what'd you do this time? And I said, baby, I'm hit and I have no ammo to spare. With a smile on her voice, game to play, and I hope she chooses mine. I'm all alone in GTA, and little Vicky's online, headed for a heist. Saints all alone, just looking for a quiet night. Competition makes her feel so hot. Oh, when she smiles, whether she wins or not, don't bring her down. She's a lot like you, and she'll be richer by far when the crew pulls through. Little Vic is online. Suddenly it's about the game, and she never gives up. My queen is dishing out the pain. Little Vic is online with RPGs and hand grenades. Say we'll hang around, make sure that Vic is okay. Competition makes her feel so hot. Oh, when she smiles, whether she wins or not, don't bring her down. She's a lot like you. She'll be richer by far when the crew pulls through. Don't bring her down. She's a lot like you. She'll be richer by far when the crew pulls through. Go Vicky, go Vicky, go Vicky, go Vicky, go. Wow, I said go Vicky, go Vicky, go.
Hello. On behalf of Rocket Queen 71, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you are struggling with drugs, alcohol, and/or mental illness, please contact someone you trust or contact your local behavioral health center. If the situation requires immediate action, please call 988. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, formerly known as the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, provides free and confidential emotional support to people in suicidal crisis or emotional distress 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, across the United States. No matter what problems you are facing, whether or not you are thinking about suicide, if you need someone to lean on emotionally, there's no shame in asking for help. You are not weak for asking for help. You're not alone.
You're not alone, guys. You're not alone. I'm here. I'm here to support you in any which way I can. You know, my schooling is the school of hard knocks. I'm here to tell the tale of my life story. My life's an open book for you guys, so you don't make the same mistakes I did. And, so I reach out my hand to you guys. Grab it if you need help. We'll take this journey together. Anyway, so those were the two songs that he wrote for me in the past. He had many more, actually. Well, like videos, like video love letters. But a hacker got into his Xbox account and wiped most of the videos off. Heartbreaking, you know. And the one was called Into Dust. And to me, that was the most beautiful one. Most beautiful video he did. And that was on Rockstar Editor, too. So with that, from Christmas this Christmas, and I'm gonna show you this video. The song is not perfect. He's gonna explain to you, you know what? But I was teary-eyed. Okay, I was very emotional. You know, I had the best husband in the world, guys. God brought us together. You know, I'm his yin to his yang. You know, there's no Armored Saint without Rocket Queen 71, and there's no Rocket Queen 71 without Armored Saint. Period. So, with that, this is my husband.
For Christmas, I gave you a box of cigarettes.
Yep.
Santa gave you the drum, and the cats gave you the eye mask.
Yep.
But I've been working on this. This was going to be my gift to you. Well, I've been working on it for almost 2 months because, frankly, writing songs is not as easy as one would think. So...
But you've written 3 of them for me.
Years ago.
Yep.
I was going to make you do a video and present to you by Christmas. That didn't happen. So, this is... here it is without much practice. This is my own personal gift to you.
Aww.
Yeah.
What's the song called?
Coming at you live.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready, baby. Oh, no. Rip it.
Let me start over, because it's always going to go bad when, okay. Because I got to practice it first, and then it gets smooth.
I love you.
16 hours, she's just begun. She's on a run, eager to share with the world about all of the battles she's won. She's coming at you live from her throne in her headquarters, helping addicts survive, letting them know that addiction won't have to be the story of their lives. She has battles she's won, she has battles she's lost, yet the struggles continue. 12 hours in bed and she'd hope she doesn't wake up. Says the pain is just too much. Says it's a whole nother monster that withdraws back when she's been strung out. She comes at me live from her hospital bed with the nurses inside, saying she just wants the life back she had with tears in her eyes. She has battles she's lost, she has battles she's won, and the struggles continue. Honey, it's time to wake up. Gotta go to work. I made you your lunch with something special inside. And she knows from that look in her eyes that today is a good day. I can tell by that smile in her eyes that today is a good day. And we know that today is a good day. 'Cause 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 today is a good day. '
Detroit.
Yeah.
I love him. I'm so happy. You know, I know you were working on something and all that, but you brought that spark back with your guitar playing and writing your own songs and all that.
Yay, you're my inspiration, babe.
Muse.
Huh?
Muse.
Muse, you're my muse?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But that was beautiful.
Well,
even with the imperfections.
Yeah. Yeah, I never sang it out loud before.
I wonder why. But thank you for that beautiful gift.
Yes, dear.
I love you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Even with its imperfections, it was still a beautiful gift for me. And I hope he actually writes more songs. And it doesn't have to be about me either. Yeah, right. You know, that song meant a lot to me. Just like all the other ones he wrote. You guys, I had the best husband in the world, okay? I really do. He tries every day to make me happy. Okay? And I try to make him happy and less stressed out and not to give him my jersey too and all this bullshit with my pain. He knows I struggle with my back pain and the past few days, okay, I guess because, you know, because of the holiday, because of Christmas, you know, the holiday spirit, you know, that helped me get through. It took me a while to get that holiday spirit, but I think once everything was in motion, I got it back. I got my groove back. I got my holiday groove back. My Christmas groove. All that. And so you heard in that song, guys, I still struggle. Okay? Maybe not with the drugs and alcohol. Okay? But I still deal with depression, anxiety, pain issues. I think sometimes I deal with OCD at times and also agoraphobia. I'm a people person, guys. I love going out. I love talking to people and all this stuff. Okay? And my pain, I mean, I've kicked dope more than a handful of times, guys, and a couple times in jail too. No fun, guys, no fun. But this pain, I always say it, is a totally different monster than my addiction or me kicking the dope. And it chips away at me a lot. And if you're going through pain and you know how it is, if you're going through pain now, physical or emotional, you can come vent to me and we can talk about it. By you talking about it helps me out too. That's why I come on here, guys. I want us to support each other, to be a positive light in each other's lives, to forge a friendship, to help each other out and forget about the differences we have. That's what matters, guys. It's not all this other bullshit with the world today. You know? We need to bring back humanity back in the world. We need to bring God back in the world. But that's going to be for another stream and stuff. I'm here for you guys. I genuinely care about you guys. I know what most of you are going through or went through. Because I've been there. I've been there, done that. Plenty of times. And like I said, I should have been dead years ago. Years ago! So instead of bumping heads and fighting and focusing on all this chaos around the world, focus on uplifting each other, being a light in each other's lives and in the world, because the world's getting darker and darker and darker, guys. It's like it's getting pretty bad out there. But we can get through this together. You have to have hope. You have to have faith. You have to trust the process. That's what a lot of people told me way back when. You have to trust the process. And most of all, you have to trust yourself. I still have problems trusting myself at times. Especially about what I'm going through with my son. But I'm going by my mother's playbook. Which, another highlight too, is I actually talked to my mother. It took me a long time. I was getting like, whoa! Because every time I call the nursing home back in Jersey, it's always a freaking problem getting a hold of my mother. Excuse me for a minute. I was tired. I went to lay down. I put that mask on, and my anxiety was going up because I was thinking I need to call my mother before I fall asleep, before it's too late. I want to call my mother. So I got up. He was like, I thought you were going to bed. No, I need to call my mother. I want to call my mother. My mother, guys, saved my life so many times. You know why? You know why that is? Tough love. And a lot of people don't know how to give tough love. They think it's too harsh on addicts. Let me tell you something. It saves their lives. It saved my life. God only knows. And I'm so grateful and thankful for my mother. I owe my mother my life. And a lot of times I feel so guilty. She's back in Jersey in a nursing home. But a lot of my friends and a lot of people were saying, you know what, Vic? Enjoy your life. Don't feel guilty. Your mother's taken care of. She put herself in there, by the way, but that's another story in itself. I'm not going to get into that. She's being taken care of. She's like the mayor of the nursing home she's at. She's not in her room all the time, which is a good thing. She's like me, or I'm like her, very outgoing. She likes to talk to people, hang out with people, have fun with people, have a lot of laughs with people. Like me, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So I called my mother and I couldn't get a hold of her, and they kept hanging up on me, and all. It was. I was like, really. I felt like throwing the phone. Tell you the truth, hell that. And no! Oh wait, hold on, guys. I used to know people there, and actually, all right. So wait, hold on. So my husband just came in. Just say hi. Just wave or do something. All right. So no, I'm not playing it. But so my husband just came in the room here, and all right. So for those that don't know, I'm from Jersey. Okay, and my hometown was Denville, New Jersey, the hub of Mars County. And Jersey has been in the news for a lot of things, but lately it's because of the drones, and they've been flying all over New Jersey, and especially in this one area, they were flying over Picatinny Arsenal. Now that's in Wharton, New Jersey. Okay. And my grandfather used to work in Picatinny Arsenal. I knew a couple other friends that worked there too as civilians. But anyway, and there's been a lot of wildfires too at Craigmere, in Sussex County, and all the way up to Warwick, Orange County, Greenwood Lake. I was born in St. Anthony's Hospital in Warwick, and the wildfire actually was in Greenwood Lake. And my father, I know I'm going off topic here, my father actually created the ambulance squad at Greenwood Lake. Anyway, so my husband gave me this, and it says a sinkhole opened up on Interstate 80 in Wharton, New Jersey this morning. Yep. So a lot of shit has been happening in Jersey, guys. And even though I'm still here in Rocklahoma, stuff that happens in Jersey still affect me. Okay? Like with the drones, just now, like with the sinkhole. Okay? Like with the drones. With the wokeness that's going on in Jersey. And speaking of Jersey, so back to my mother. So I was having a hard time getting a hold of her, and I told the guy, his name was Jonathan. I told the guy, I want to get in contact with the nurses station. Well, they might not answer the phone, because I said, well, I don't care. Just connect me with them. So this nurse answers the phone, and I said, I want to speak to I'm not saying her last name. we rode that past that many times. A lot of screwed up shit is happening in Jersey. I'm telling you. But anyway, back to my mother. So Jonathan, that was at the front desk, or connected me with the nurse's station, and this nurse berated me. Okay, and I think it was the same nurse that berated me, like, when are you gonna visit your mother? She's gonna die. She's not gonna live any longer, and all this stuff. I said, aren't you in California? No, I said, I'm in Oklahoma. This is like months ago, right? And I said, first of all, I have health problems, and second of all, it takes money to get there. And real snotty. And they're not supposed to be doing that. Okay? But I was that close to telling them, I'm going to call the state on you guys. I still feel like calling the state about them. Because that's a Medicaid facility. Okay? They can get in a lot of trouble. All that. So anyway, so this nurse is like, well, she's at an activity, calling an hour later, and all that stuff. I said, well, I want to talk to my mother. I don't care if she's in an activity or not. I want to talk to my mother. She could go back to her, and we're like, whatever. And I hang up the phone, and Jim says, yeah, well, she's, hey, she's giving you a Jersey-tude. The same way you give her a Jersey-tude. It's like, but anyway, so I said, I don't know what to do. And my mother has a power of attorney, okay? He's a friend of the family's, and he's like a brother to my mother. He's an undertaker in Denville, New Jersey. Norman Dean Funeral Home in Denville. So I said, well, I don't, and Tommy, that's his name. Tommy lost his wife 8 months ago, 6 months ago, whatever. And I didn't want to call him on Christmas and complain about this crap, okay? What was going on with my mother. But I wanted to talk to my mother. So I don't have Tommy's phone number. I don't know if I deleted it. I don't know, whatever. And so I called the funeral home. I hate calling the funeral home because every time he said, oh, did your mother pass away? And all this stuff. And I don't want to tell them, my mother's business, because I don't know if they know that, you know what I mean? So I call. It was an answering service, of course, because it's Christmas, right? And it's hard to understand her, the operator. Well, anyway, so I told her the situation and everything, and and about a few minutes later, I get a phone call, unrecognizable phone number, and I said, "Oh, that's Tommy." And then I pick it up. It was somebody else. She says, "I'm Crystal Ann so-and-so. I'm, can I assist you with anything? And I'm like, oh God. And so I said, well, is Tommy available? And she said, no, he's spending time with his family, and all this stuff. I said, well, she said, can I help you with anything? I said, well, I don't want to get you in the middle of this. And she said, no, I'm here. If you want me to help you out, I'm here, And so I just said, I'm trying to call my mother. Tommy's, the power of attorney. This nursing home's giving me problems. I can't talk to my mother. Blah, 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 blah. And she said, oh, I know your mother. Everybody knows my mother. I know your mom. She would come in saying, where's my brother? Where's my son? Where's my son? I said, no, brother, not son. She said, oh, yeah, that's right. And so she said, well, I can try to help you and stuff. Why don't we call the nursing home? She said, I'll call the nursing home and whatever. And I said, well, I don't want to get you in the middle of this. Because, I don't know her. I know another guy that works there, Dave, but I don't know her. I just felt really uncomfortable, and stuff. I didn't know what to do. So she says, well, we'll put you on, we'll do a 3-way. You can mute yourself, and I'll talk to him. I said, okay, fine. I said, what was your name again? Crystal Ann. Oh, thank you very much. And I really appreciate what you're doing and whatever. She calls the nursing home, 3-way, right? I had the thing on mute, and Jonathan answers the phone, and she says, well, I'm Crystal Ann so-and-so from Normandine's funeral home. And when she said that, I was like, why is she saying she's for the funeral home? Why can't she just say Crystal Ann? And that, right? So Jonathan's like, why would she call a freaking funeral home for this? I know what he was probably thinking. That's insane, crazy, whatever. So Jonathan said the same thing to her that, that he said to me. Because last time I talked to him on the phone, he says, because I told him, I said, I'm in Oklahoma, I'm not in Jersey, I want to talk to my mother, and all that stuff. And he said, well, give me your number, and I'll give it to her. And I said, because she's in the nursing home for early onset dementia and COPD. And I said, yeah, but I want you to call the number. I want you to dial the number, not her. And he says, well, call in about an hour. She'll be coming past the desk for, when she goes to dinner and all that stuff. And I'll give you a call. I said, are you certain? You promise me? And so Jonathan said the same thing to Crystal Ann. Okay? And so, and after we got done talking to him, the phone hung up by accident, and she called me back. I said, I didn't mean to, I didn't hang up on you. She said, it's all right. So she says, well, we'll see in a half hour, 45 minutes if they call. If not, we'll call them back. I said, yeah. Well, within 20 minutes or half hour or whatever, I get a phone call. I recognize the number. It was the nursing home. And it was Jonathan. And he says, yeah, I'm going to get your mother. She's over there here. And I talked to my mother. I said, Merry Christmas, Ma. And I said, did you get my gifts? And she said, I'm enjoying the game you got me, because I got her a little electronic game. And I said, you got the shirt. And, and she said, yeah, I wore the shirt. Everybody was laughing at me because I think I'm on Santa's naughty list or whatever. Whatever. Because it fits her personality. I mean, come on. And I got her like hand lotion and hang on. Oh, and a card. And she said, yeah, the card was a Christmas tree and all that. And, so then she asked me how I was, and I told her I was in the hospital because I have a concussion. I passed out, whatever. And she said, well, how's Jim? I said, oh, you want to talk to Jim? Jim was laying down, and he talked to my mother for a little bit, and he said to my mother, Vicky talks about you almost every day, and she takes after you. You're a big inspiration to her, or what, and all, whatever he said. And she said, oh, no, you're a bigger influence on her, and and all that stuff. But, so it was nice to talk to my mother. Did I feel guilty? Yes, I still felt guilty. But at least I talked to her. I miss my mother. I still miss my mother. I still need my mother. If she's in a nursing home, I still need my mother. And she needs me. And even though I talked to her for maybe 10, 15 minutes at the most, at least I talked to her. On Christmas. And I hope that we get to see her before something happens to her. But I have to do a couple things before I get to see her. Like try to get my birth certificate so I can get my ID and all that. But so that was a positive. So I think that was like the cherry on the cheesecake, is talking to my mother. And and then I hung up with my mother, and then I called Crystal Ann back. I said, thank you. I did talk to my mother. And I said, don't I sound more relieved than the first time I talked to you? And she says, yeah, you sound a lot happier now. See? And I think, they felt, like the nursing home where Jonathan says, oh, we better do it because, they felt pressure and stuff. I still feel like calling the stand on him. But anyway, But, so that was actually a Christmas gift from Crystal Ann by her helping me out. And, maybe I'll send her a little card just to say thank you to her. But that's it, guys. I mean, hey, we got through Christmas. Hey, and no hospital visit either. I didn't have to go to the ER for my back, or my husband didn't have to call the EMTs, the ambulance squad. So it was a good Christmas, all stressful at times, whatever, but I think everybody goes through it. And that's just about it. And so with that, guys, you're not alone, guys, in the battle of addiction and or mental health issues and mental illness. You're not. You know, you can always talk to me. You can always write comments. And we could talk about it. I'm on Twitter. And if you don't feel comfortable talking to me, I completely understand. Because you're like, well, you're a YouTuber. You don't even know me. And I understand. But please, if you feel like hurting yourself or others, please pick up your phone. I know sometimes it weighs 2,000 pounds. I know it. Sometimes it weighs a ton. But please, ask for some help. Talk to somebody. Call 988. 988 is a suicide and crisis lifeline. Just by talking to people, it lets out the steam. And the weight on your shoulders will be a little bit less. Trust me. Because if you hold in your feelings, it'll come out one way or the other, and most of the time it's not good. So please, pick up your phone, dial 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Trained counselors are on call 24/7, 365 days a year. And if you're a veteran, thank you for your service. I salute you. If you're a veteran and you're in crisis, if you feel like picking up a drink or a drug, if you feel suicidal, if you feel like hurting other people, please pick up the phone, dial 988, and press 0. Oh, I'm sorry, not 0. Press 1. And they will connect you with veterans that were in the service and are trained counselors to talk to you, that understand what veterans go through. Don't be ashamed that you're going to talk to a trained counselor at the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. It's okay to ask for help. You're not weak for asking for help. You're trying to get better. You want to better your life so you can live your life. Enjoy life. If you don't want to talk to the, counselors at the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, call your nearest hospital. They have psychiatric emergency services. And if you don't want to talk to them, you find a behavioral health center. I will help you do that. I will help you find the resources you need. I know it's important. And sometimes it's frustrating to get into a rehab or a detox. And that's why a lot of addicts kill themselves or overdose. It's a shame, but sometimes, addicts have to die for others to live, unfortunately. And if you're going through depression, anxiety, agoraphobia, or, it gets better. It gets better, guys. You have to have faith. You have to have a little bit of faith. if you want to have a better life, it's not going to hurt you. It's only going to help you and get on your way back on track. It might be the hardest thing you have to do in your life, but it will be the best thing because it will save your life. You'll have a better life. Depression and anxiety, OCD, even if you're having pain issues, it can be managed. It could be frustrating at times, but it can be managed. You have to be your own best advocate. And if you want me to be your advocate, I will certainly do that. Because I've been around. I've been in the system. I know a lot. Not everything, but I know a lot. So with that, guys, thank you for joining me on my stream. Just by you being here is enough. Be the light and don't get sucked into the darkness. Get away from the white noise. Put the phone down. Take a walk in the woods. Do something special for yourself. Do something special for somebody else. It's a season of giving. And when you give to somebody else, you'll feel better about yourself. Learn a new instrument. Excuse me. Learn a new instrument. Learn stuff on the computer that you can do. Like make videos or do AI stuff or whatever. Do painting. Maybe read a book. Maybe cut out social media for a week or 2 weeks. Go to an AA meeting. Go to an NA meeting. Go to a dual diagnosis meeting. You know, anything to help you get back on track. And it's okay if you take 3 steps forward and 2 steps back. It happens to me a lot. Sometimes I take 4 steps back or 5 or whatever. But I'm still moving forward. I'm here for you guys. I am so committed. Ever since Mixer. I know a lot of things are easier said than done. I go through the same struggles. So, anyway, thank you for joining me on my stream. Like I said, just by you being here is enough. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the holiday week. Happy Hanukkah, guys. Also, for my Jewish friends, Happy Hanukkah. And just in a few days, the New Year's is going to happen. So, we have a lot to be grateful for, guys. In the toughest times, in the darkest times, we still have a lot to be grateful for. Remember that. So, until next time, I'm Rocket Queen 71 coming at you live from my headquarters, and I'm signing off. Love you guys. Love you.